Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm gonna kind of be talking to you guys about the future of Drag Race and where I see things going and how things are moving forward. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you think about all this, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Amateur Hour community. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright. So obviously for today's video, I'm going to be talking about Drag Race and where I see it moving forward, because obviously we are almost at the end of this year and we have a lot of stuff coming up for the rest of this year and into next year too. And I also kind of just in general want to talk about the future of Drag Race, because it has been going on for almost 14 seasons now in the US. So I'm kind of curious to hear what you guys think about the future, what you guys think the future is going to be like, and all the above. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to talk about the few more seasons we have this year, and then obviously what's going to happen next year, and sort of the things like that. Obviously, still to come this year, we have Drag Race Italy. Drag Race Italy, I believe, premieres in November, which should take us to the end of this year. UK is currently airing, obviously, UK Season 3, and I believe that is going to be ending in November. At this point, it's going to be ending in November. And then, obviously, we have Canada's Drag Race, which also just recently started, so that one might take us up all the way into December. So that's kind of where we are for the rest of this year. And now I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about what we can expect next. Obviously, as soon as Drag Race UK is over, I believe we will probably be getting promos for Drag Race UK versus the World very shortly after that. And I think that is going to be premiering early next year. Honestly, it could even premiere late this year. I don't know. I'm really excited for it. I think it'll be really good. That's the international season. I believe they're going with UK versus the World for the title. Not confirmed, but allegedly. Then, of course, we have Season 14, which has already been filmed. I'm pretty sure they're doing their promo shoots shortly, so I assume we will probably be getting that either late in December, the promos, with the premiere in January like it was last year, or maybe a little bit further out, but my guess would be more likely with the premiere early in January. And Season 14 is also probably going to be a relatively long season, much like Season 13 was. So that's kind of where my expectation is for that. Then, of course, after that, we have All-Stars 7, aka the winter season, which has already been filmed. I believe it's going to be, I don't know if they're going to call it All-Stars 7 or Drag Race Superstars. I hope they don't call it All-Stars, because we already have queens competing on it who have won All-Stars. Obviously, I don't know the names of any of these things. I'm just here speculating. But I'm really excited for All-Stars 7, winter season, whatever you want to call it. Some of these queens I'm super excited to see, aka Jinx Monsoon. Let's be real here, Jinx Monsoon is going to be iconic. And I'm really excited. Then, of course, we have Queen of the Universe. Again, Queen of the Universe doesn't have any official premiere date, but they have announced it. We know it's going to be on Paramount Plus. So that's something to look forward to. Speaking of Paramount Plus, it does make me wonder if we are going to be getting Season 14 on Paramount Plus, or if they're going to go back to VH1 for that. I assume they're probably going to just move forward solely on Paramount Plus. Again, nothing's confirmed. All-Star 7 will most likely be on Paramount Plus as well. Again, continuing with the pattern. Then, of course, at some point next year, we are probably going to be getting Drag Race UK Season 4, assuming they do get a 4th season, which honestly, with the popularity that UK has, I would be shocked if they don't get a 4th season. I'm really excited for that, of course. Drag Race Spain, I believe, has either started production or is going to be starting production soon. Drag Race Spain Season 2, so that'll be coming out next year. Then, of course, we get Drag Race Down Under Season 2, which, as much as of a shock as it is to me, Drag Race Down Under has been renewed for its 2nd season, and I assume we will be getting that next year as well. Hopefully this time it isn't as rushed which I think ultimately is what caused many of the issues, much like we are seeing now with Drag Race UK Season 3, which allegedly also was super rushed. So again, we'll have to wait and see what happens with Down Under Season 2, but I'm hoping with all the fan response from Season 1 that they'll really try to make this season much better. Again, who knows? At least do a better job vetting the contestants, hopefully. Maybe. That'd be nice. Then of course we get Drag Race Philippines. Again, that has been announced. That probably will be coming out next year as well. Obviously there's also Drag Den, which is the other Philippine drag competition show, which is actually hosted by Manila Luzon. I believe she actually went to the Philippines recently, so that production should be starting shortly as well. Then of course we get Drag Race Thailand Season 3, which again I'm very surprised to see Thailand coming back, but I'm really excited for it. I don't know when next year that's going to be coming out, but I assume they probably either started production or about to. Again, kind of early-ish to mid-June next year is my guess. Then of course we get, like I said, UK versus the World. Drag Race Holland, I haven't heard anything about a Season 3, but again with the World taking over the world status that Drag Race does have, at this point I'd be shocked if we don't get a Season 3 for Drag Race Holland. But again, I don't have any confirmation on that. Drag Race Canada's Drag Race, I should say, Season 3 is probably going to be happening next year as well. Again, I don't have any confirmation for that, but I'd be shocked if they didn't, at least. Celebrity Drag Race is also happening, again, probably either late this year, early next year, I don't know. I know they have started production on that, whether that's done or not, I don't know. Then of course we get to Dracula World, the world of Dracula, and there are a few things I want to talk about here. Obviously, I assume we will be getting Dracula Season 5 next year, hopefully on Shudder, because again, I believe this has been received very well. Obviously, they did Resurrection on Shudder, so now that they get to do a Season 4 on Shudder, again, I assume it's probably going to do pretty well for them. So I imagine we might actually be getting 2 seasons of Dracula next year. Again, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I would not be shocked if we get a Dracula Season 5 next year, which of course that will most likely happen. And then also potentially a All-Stars of Dracula, because I remember back during Resurrection, with the case of obviously Victoria Elizabeth Black, they were already talking about the potential for an All-Star season or something like that. So honestly, I would not be surprised if we get an All-Stars season of Dracula, which would be iconic. If they do that, I hope they get to bring back, obviously, Meatball. I really want to see Erica Clash. Several monsters I would love to see on a Dracula All-Stars. Again, we'll have to wait and see, but if that does happen, I'm very, very, very excited. Then, of course, we get to other potential things. There have been rumors about a Drag Race France starting production. I don't know if that's actually happening. There's rumors about Drag Race Mexico, potentially. Again, Drag Race is truly taking over the world at this point. Which also, ultimately, kind of brings me to my ultimate point here, obviously. At what point does it stop? You know, if you continue to put out so many different franchises, so many different seasons, it becomes so repetitive that it almost feels stale. And I think that's starting to happen a little bit with UK. I feel like UK Season 3 is starting to feel stale, and same with Canada. And I don't know if it's just Drag Race fatigue at this point, because we have gone so far into this year, with Drag Race continuing on throughout the year, obviously. But it brings to question, like, at what point does RuPaul stop? At what point does the show end? I don't know. Is it just going to continue on and on and on? I don't know. Again, like, at some point you do jump the shark, and it gets to the point of where, like, how long are people going to continue to watch? I don't know. Obviously, as long as it continues to air, I will continue to review it. But that does bring a lot of questions to light, and I feel like that's something that we should have discussions about, because as a Drag Race fan, and a part of this fandom, I think it's important to sort of talk about where things are and where things have been going. Because ultimately, I have gotten some fatigue from Drag Race. And I don't know if that's just me. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below on that. But ultimately, that does bring the end of my video. Like I said, this is mostly going to be a video where I'm going to go over what happened this year, what's going on next year, all the above, and talking more about Drag Race in general. So, yeah, that does bring the end of my video. Make sure to like this video if you liked it. Comment down below what you think about all this. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Sandwicher Hour community. And make sure to follow me on social medias, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Sandwicher Hour. And yeah, I will be back here tomorrow with my UK review is my plan. So make sure to tune in for that. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.